Okay. Go
Okay,
right
so I'm
ahead.
gonna start with roll call. So perfect. Okay, so is it Belline? I don't want to get it
Yes.
right. Wrong, Celia. Miss Belline.
Yes. Ellen.
Um, Miss George,
Hello, good evening.
Miss Beth,
Hi, good
Miss
evening.
Hardaway,
Evening.
Miss Bennett,
Good evening, all.
Miss M. Is it Neville and Glean? Myself, Mr. Walker. So we have a good amount of people here. I think we can start. How you doing? Is everybody mic working? I just want to hear somebody say, hey, hey.
Yes, we're all fine.
George is working, I hope.
Stephen, okay.
Doing well, doing well.
I see you, Mr. Walker. You just on mute.
Everything's good.
Right. Oh,
All right, guys. That was the roll call for us. I really don't have an update on reports for us today. I do have more of an update on events and what's going on. Hi, beautiful. Love to see your face, Miss Frazier, all the time.
oh, thank you.
I don't know why can't I hear you guys. You know what I need to do? Let me chase this back to my phone because I can't hear anything and I don't know what's going. Hold on, wait. Let me see something. Say something again. Let me see.
Yes, could you hear
Yes,
us?
I can hear you. Oh my God.
Wonderful,
Thank God.
wonderful.
I don't know what's going on, but you know what? It was really on mute. I think I muted it a long time ago. I'm like, what's going on? Because it happened to me earlier. So, hi, wonderful people. How are you today? I hope your day was blessed and fruitful. Um, I maybe I don't know if y'all heard me do a roll call. Did you hear me? No. Okay. Thank you, Mr.
I
Walker.
heard you, but did you hear me?
I didn't hear you. That was the thing. I wasn't hearing none of my people. I was like, what's going on? I said, I felt like I was in a mute box room.
Are you hearing knowing George now?
Yes, I'm hearing Miss
Okay,
George.
loud and clear. Thank you.
Loud and clear.
Do you hear me as well, Nicole Best?
Yes, Miss Beth, I hear
Okay,
you.
thank
Great. I hear all these wonderful people voices. I love it.
Can you hear me okay?
What, Mr. Walker? That's you or is it? Is who that?
I'm
Can
just
you hear me,
wondering.
Teresa
Oh, it's all right.
Brereton?
It's Bill. I hear
Yeah,
you. Okay.
okay, all right.
I hear all you guys. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed your weather today because it was actually nice. Um, okay, so like I said, I had no real updates for our housing association right now, but I do have more updates when it comes to our discussion for our summer plans. Um, does anyone have anything that they want to discuss before we go into approval meeting?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, floor is yours.
This is our Bennett committee member. What I've been noticing in this community, a lot of buildings are going up. A lot of apartments are being offered, but not to the people in this community.
Okay.
It's like we're being built on top of to get rid of us.
Okay.
And that is not acceptable. Over near me, a building went up. I saw no permit, no nothing, and it's almost completed.
What building is that? Where's it located?
It's on the corner of Kings Highway and East 59th,
Okay.
right next to the old gas station. But the
Okay.
problem is, I saw the green board go up, but I never, ever saw permits, just a rendering of what's coming. And it sounds like they're, whoever's doing, well, I don't care whoever's doing the building, just don't care. And they're trying to break, but I noticed they're breaking the zoning. Once they break that zoning, because it's not contextual, it looks to be about four stories. and going up more.
Okay.
This seems
I
to
can
be very concerning to me.
I can inquire about that. I can speak with Ms. Frazier and get to the right
Okay.
person and really inquire about that because that's very important for these buildings. If they're building these buildings, it should be for us and not for because I know what you're talking about because I see because when I go and I see these new buildings being, I always look at to see if they have a permit and who's in charge.
Because I didn't see any.
Yeah, and then they're also supposed to have like slots, slots for us, not just like, okay, the $3,000 for what we're not really paying for with these small rooms anyway. But I would definitely look into that, just to,
Mhm.
give you back
Yeah.
some feedback on that.
Yeah, because there was a house that was abandoned, and they had a huge yard. They took the triangular yard, cut down all the shrubs and trees, and put this monstrosity that's coming up.
But we all know that we have no control
Not
over.
anymore.
Well, yeah. So what are we looking at?
What I'm
We're
looking at is
not
why.
rezoned. We're not
Mhm.
rezoned.
That
It doesn't
was a long
require,
time ago.
yeah, and they're all, as of right projects. We're not rezoned. They're not coming to us. They do not have to come to us if they're building within the zoning requirements in
Mhm.
whatever area that they're building. So we have no say of that. The only thing that we could do is if there's control. I'm sorry, if there are complaints about noise, dust, then we can report them to the
Yes.
buildings department. Or if they're infringing on the adjacent property line and that homeowner has a complaint, then that's something that we could deal with. But
Mhm.
a case in point, when they were building the apartments at Sears, the Sears store there on Bedford Avenue, I reached out and to the the developer and I said, hey, it would be nice for you to come to our community and let us know what's going on. I communicated also with CB14 because they borderline both CB17 and
Yes.
14, and they were very
Yes.
disrespectful. They were like, "What do
Yes.
you want? What do you want us to? What do you want us to tell you? Hello,
Yes.
So
That
Miss
I know what
Frazier,
they did.
Ms. Frazier, all right, so let me tell you guys, like, even though I'm housing and Block Association, I'm also a publicist first. So my job is to put you in front of the media. So good or bad,
Yes.
that's my job. So, with our group and with the complaints, if any of you guys ever reach out to them and they are rude and they're not respecting, our, just our concerns,
They're just
they can be
nasty.
called out. They can be called out.
Good.
Right now you already know that, what Chosen is doing and Modami is doing. The media is heavy on housing, zoning, everything right now. So
Mhm.
it's not hard to also put a magnifying glass on them as well
Yes.
to kind of scare them a little bit, so our voices can be heard.
Yes. Because so far they're ignoring us. They don't care about us. Their attitude is to get rid of us. And so far, the Department of Buildings, along with the older mayors, allowed them to do whatever they wanted. But the zoning in that area is very, very limited. But they seem that they don't care. They're going to put it up no matter what. It look to be going up maybe 5 floors. And once they break that zoning, they hope to get rid of all the smaller houses on the area. That's what I'm
Right.
looking at.
Yeah.
Hello? That's what I'm looking at. It seems to me that's their plan. Like I said, the Department of Buildings, well, they've been dirty for years that I've noticed. And we would have been rezoned years ago, but there have been too many in-house fighting and changes going on. And that's never finished up. Me, Allison Hazel, we almost got there. And then there was a shift and a change, and that was it. Never got done.
Well, I think we can shed some light to something new, just to wake people up because after a while, people tend to forget certain things. So sometimes you just got to wake them up a little bit.
Yeah, they become complacent
Yeah,
and
of
say,
course.
well, and how many times I hear people say, that's the way it's gonna be. No, that's the way we let it be.
It's true. I mean, like Ms. Frazier said, you know, there's certain things that we can't do, but we can do. You know, there's things that we actually can do. We can't tell them what to build, what, you know, that's there, but we can vocalize how we really feel. And
Yes.
you know, the disrespect is not necessary, but we can definitely highlight their whole organization. Definitely do that.
Because I know
Marie,
that that building, the building on Bedford, both sides, that developer is dirty. He has a very dirty history amongst most communities of color. But yet, the Department of Buildings will let him do whatever he wants. That seems to be a little conflict of interest going on against our interest, against the people's interest in this city. Only thing they know is if I can build, I can make money. I can warehouse human beings and get money from the city to do it. And that's what I don't like. If you're a dirty developer, you shouldn't get any more city money, any more city privileges. Want to build, but you're not going to build with an extra 20 years statement that they don't have to pay taxes. That's not right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Marie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Walker.
Okay. I was trying to make sure I was having problems getting heard. Not that people weren't listening to me, but
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. All right. Any other
We
concerns?
are also having we've had a problem for about 7. Well, first let me say that the reason I'm here is because I'm the president of East 26th Street Block Association.
Nice.
And on our street, we have someone who knocked down a house and did it illegally, and they got written up for it. But then, so now the house is it's just a hole in the street that has like stairs and a little bit of a second floor that's falling apart. And we have a lot of like four-legged guests who like to hang out in that space. And we haven't been able to do anything about it. Not a thing.
They don't want us to do anything about it. That's what I'm noticing.
That's very
Right.
interesting.
It's
What's
just
the
like an
address?
eyesore on the block.
So
What's
you
the
got
address
borders.
of the property?
Let's see. 23rd, let's see, 28, 26, 24. I think it's 218.
So you have
I
to
mean,
be
3.
sure.
No.
Call me
It's
tomorrow with information.
okay. It's yeah, I will do that. I will call you tomorrow with the information. And I feel fairly solid that it's 318, but I will definitely it's just because I don't have that specific address with me right now, but I will do that. And it's
And
just
the
we
building
just
is,
want
you said the building is vacant?
There's no building. They knocked the front and the back down. They intended
Okay.
to build back into the yard area.
Mm-hmm.
And I think someone reported them because they weren't allowed to do a bunch of the stuff that they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so once they got reported, I don't know this for a fact, but I think it just got too expensive for them, and they stopped everything. And
Okay.
and this was many, many years ago.
Okay.
And so we've called about different things. Like it's as a matter of fact, like it's been so long that an actual tree grew in the space, and we had to figure out how to get the tree cut down. But when they left, they hadn't demolished the stairs, and they had only partially demolished some of the second floor. So all that stuff is still sitting there. There's no roof or anything like that, and there's no front and no back. And so I have called when the green, I don't know, plywood thing that they put around construction areas. I've called about that one. Yeah, because that's not always secured. And
Okay.
so that makes it more dangerous, especially.
Hello?
He's gonna come back. He got kicked off.
Okay.
He got kicked off.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, so before he comes back, if anyone has dirty property managers, send it to Miss Frazier. I would love to expose them.
Yes.
Here we go.
See, that
Here
would
we
be
go.
perfect. There you go.
Okay.
That'd be perfect to
Do it.
expose these people. But like I said, I think their end plan is to destabilize these communities and to force down the price that they can sell it for, and they can get it for cheap. Meanwhile, if they put that building up, isn't it funny how the neighboring houses have to take on the burden of the
Right.
money, the
Right.
taxes, but
Yeah.
not that building they're putting up.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
And
just
in
saying,
our case, they didn't when they knocked down the house, they didn't treat the walls of the two houses that it was adjoined to. And so one ended up having a big crack in it,
Lawsuit.
which they had to fix. So it's a lot of, I don't know. That thing has been there so long, it's almost like part of the block, but it's a sore part of the block.
It's a lot of hanky panky going on.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got this. You got the what you call it? The it's not stragglers. It's what is it called? Where they don't have to.
Four-legged
No, where they don't
four-legged
have
friends.
to pay. They don't got to pay once.
Squatters?
Yes, you got squatters in that place. That's what you got going on over there.
Well,
But he
we
says no one
have,
is in the building.
if you want me to be honest, I know for a fact that we have squatters in 301 East 26th Street. And we called the Department of Buildings on them, and the Department of Buildings figured out that they hadn't applied for a certificate of occupancy in over 10 years.
Oh wow.
Oh, no, they gotta go.
And they were just, because some of the neighbors had complained to me, and I was like, I will see what I can do. But the whole point is that some people are handing the apartments to other people because no one has to pay rent.
Oh, shoot.
And so you have all these people coming in and out of 301. And so I know that 301 is the exact address, and it's on the corner of Clarendon and East 26th Street. And it has, I think, 2 or 3 actual tenants, and then it has a number of people who are just kind of going in and out.
Is it possible for you to send me a detailed email, an email detailing everything that you just said?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll put the email address in the chat, and
Okay.
just send me all addresses and the 2 complaints that you just made. One regarding the demolition of one building, and you said squatters are living in another building. Make
Right.
sure you have the correct addresses and just give me some more detailed information. If you've ever called it into 311 and you have those 311 numbers, please add them to the email. It's always very
Okay.
helpful, easier for us to locate those complaints and work on them immediately. I am
Okay.
putting the email address in the chat right now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
You're very
guys.
Mm-hmm. There was
Anybody?
something else. Yeah, real quick,
Yeah.
real quick. Several years back, me, Allison Hazel, and a few other people put forth a memorandum that there'll be no Saturday construction going on, no working, nothing. And they seem to be breaking that too. They don't care.
Well, we can look into that because I remember somebody emailed me and Miss Frazier about construction, and it had to be approved by us, which
That's
was
correct, and we're not gonna do it.
so. I don't know how they getting approved, but they're just doing their own thing. But yes, if you guys have any of
Yes.
those issues, just send the email to Miss Frazier, and we'll take care of that.
We
we'll
have
take care.
never approved weekend construction. It is never approved by the board. They go out there illegally and they start the construction. And
Yes.
of course, it's weekend. No one can get in touch with the office. but they could call 311. It's
Mhm.
weekend construction is never approved by CB17.
That's right. We put it for no weekend because people have Seventh-day Adventist churches. They got other things, and also no Sunday construction.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, it's time to crack down on these people, and I'm pretty sure we're slowly crack down on them, because it has to be done for respect, number one. You know, just to respect our space and understand that, you know, there's protocols. So we definitely want to implement that for sure and let people know who's actually really in control. So if
Yes.
you guys do see anything, just email Miss Frazier. She just put her email right there. And yeah, we'll
Mhm.
look into it to make sure that you do our best to, you know, fix the issue.
Will
Yes.
do.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Frazier. This is Mr. Anglin. I'm the block president on Riley Place, and Riley Place is located between Church and Martens, right
Mhm.
around New York and Church Avenue.
I know where you at.
I know where
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
In the north side of church. I know.
Right around the corner from my house. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if you guys discussed this on this forum, but I brought it up at the precinct, the meeting over there. But we have some boys that are hanging out on the block. Is that something that can be addressed through this venue?
Mm,
They're
yeah,
kind of
Yes.
they don't live here, but
Not
they
addressed through the venue, but
okay.
there are organizations. We have youth organizations. We have the God Squad. We
Okay.
have youth officers. Because one of the things that we try not to do is to put cuffs on those kids. So we try to first have a conversation with them. You know, try to be a mediator between the kids, and sometimes they're going through some extreme difficulties in their homes, and
Mhm.
that's their only outlet. And
Yeah.
so those are some of the things that we've done in the past. Again, my email is in the chat.
Please.
Just send me a detailed email where they're hanging out, location, time.
Mhm.
You know, are they? We don't know if they wear any gang
Yeah.
colors, gang outfit. So those are all some of the things, because I've worked with these organizations, and those are some of the things that we look for. So I'll look out for your email and
All right.
address the issues accordingly.
Okay.
Mr. England, just to
Yes.
piggyback off of Ms. Frazier, I work directly with a God Squad. I have a free boxing class every Tuesday for youth at my event space. So even if when you email her and you put the specifics of the location, I personally go myself. I'm relatable to all these people, so it doesn't matter to me. I can have a
Okay.
conversation. I can invite them, you know, to the boxing class, and you know, and invite them to the God Squad because they're right there by my place. To invite them to
Oh,
like come in and stuff like that. So it'll be easy to segue them and still instead of like, you know, police coming because you know they don't like the police. They don't like them. But we can make it, you know, so engaging where they want to participate in activities that these people have because we have a lot of
great,
activities in the neighborhood.
great,
It's
great,
just
great.
that it's looking for a segue for them to actually
Yes.
go to. So we can do
Yes.
that as well. Like I'm not scared of nobody. I'll just go over there myself and be like, hey
Right.
kids, and have a conversation. And that
Right.
area is my area. I grew up in this area, so they know me.
Great, great, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I raised the issue then because I definitely need some point of contact because some of the other residents they they were here about up until about 2 years ago. They left, but I think they were chased away from wherever they were over the last couple of years. And so they're trying to find a new home. So they're coming back here, and the residents are raising the issues to me, and they're also calling the cops on these kids.
Oh
And
wow.
and you definitely hit the note when you said, you know, they're looking for an outlet. and I really believe that.
Absolutely.
However, some of them are using violent threats
Mm-hmm.
to
Mhm.
get their way, and it's disturbing to our neighbors here. Our
And that's
rent
what I feel
paying,
like.
mortgage paying neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I feel
So,
like that the outlets are great. Because we
yeah,
also have another boxing class with another guy, even though he's former NYPD, but he has a whole boxing gym that he hosts these kids as well. Like, because my thing is to get the anger out through boxing because a lot of our adults don't understand the kids these days, and I don't want to X them out. We just don't understand them half of the time, right? But if they
right.
get into a wake, I watch them every week and they're boxing away and they're just woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, we get it. So it's just that conversation to be said, And
Yes,
then
yes, all right, all right.
in our what is the place that we just opened up too that has, it has an age limit. I think it's like 18.
Shirley Chisholm. Shirley
Yes,
Chisholm Center.
we have
Shirley
all of that.
Chisholm.
We have all of that. So we
What is
can
it called? I didn't quite catch that.
Shirley Chisholm
Shirley
Recreation
Chisholm.
Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shirley Chisholm.
You
So
could-
that's close as well. And they have a lot of activities. And I think the age group is free until like age of 18 or something. So
Mhm.
Okay.
24.
we just
Under 24 is free.
24. So we need to just present those activities and activations to them so they understand that this is what we have a gym, you can work out, they just need to understand what we have in the neighborhood. They don't know.
Right.
And they have a pool. They also have a pool and swimming classes.
Right.
And what's that called again?
Shirley
Shirley
Chisholm?
Chisholm Recreation Center.
The Shirley
Can we
Chisholm
put it in the
Recreation
chat?
Center. Yeah,
Somebody please put it in the chat, please.
yeah.
I'm so
Sure.
horrible. I haven't even went there yet, and I gotta bring my niece and my nephew. I'm like, hold up, wait.
Okay. And
But it
by
was,
the way, Ms. Driven, can I get your email sometime during the chat
yes,
here? During the
yes. I'm
conference?
gonna give
Yeah.
you the email that we have. I'm gonna put it in shortly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, guys, if we don't have anything else, I want to do. Somebody keep on messing with me. I'm over here trying to, when you on a call and people trying to hit you up and you like blocking them. Could you stop? I'm on a call. Okay, so now we're gonna do Rumble and Rumble meeting to minutes, and I need you guys because I can't do it. Approval of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least two people to approve the
Does,
minutes.
does someone need
I
to make a
approve.
motion?
Yeah, who's here at the meetings, yes.
Do I just say I approve the minutes?
Yes.
Okay, I approve the minutes. Nicole Best.
Somebody else?
Jason Walker
Second.
also approves the minutes. Yes.
Yay, yay. Thank you guys.
Mhm.
So now we're going into planning for the summer. Okay, so let me tell you my spiel. I reached out to some of the Black Association organizations yesterday, and somebody got back. Well, two people got back to me actually. That's having events and they need assistance. So, obviously, I'm gonna speak to Ms. Frazier, but you guys as well, because I'm looking to participate and help out any type of way that I can when it comes to our block parties, because our block parties are supposed to be for us to understand our neighbors and make sure the kids that we have a good time as well, right? So I'm so down to participate, and I have two events that I'm doing myself. So
Okay.
before I let anybody put the floor, let me go to my first block person that came to. Her name is I think we're related. I don't even know because my last name is really Theodore, and she says her name is Beverly Theodore. So I got it. So we have a call coming up. So she has a block party August 1st, and she asks she wants to support our support. And it's their fourth year doing this event. So I'm gonna set up a call with her so I can see what the event is about and what she's doing for her neighborhood, when it comes to her block party. I'll set it up top of next week and then send an email out. Then Tyler LA Pier contacted me as well today. They have a small business men and women sports day on the 28th on Avenue D.
LaPierre.
It's well, not even the 28th because he said the 28th, but the flyer says August 16th. So it's a small businessmen and women of Avenue D, and it says
Yeah,
annual
okay.
sports day. So it's
Okay.
team basketball, face painting, kids fashion show, amusement rides, arts and craft, free food and drinks for the kids. But he got to put drinks for the adults too. That's a conversation we're gonna have to have. But it's close by. It's on 5012 Avenue D on Utica Avenue on 51st. So I emailed him today to say, hey, let me know what you need assistance with so I can speak to Miss Frazier and see how can we assist. But he put everything in, so that's going to be on the 16th. And then I'm putting in my permit for August 16th, which is a block party. This is before my June event, but August 16th for my block party, which is it's going to be on 43rd and Church. I want to do it's a whole fair. So I want healthcare. I want healthcare. I want housing. I want elected officials, everything like that. But one of my main things is give back. So we want to do give back to the kids. We want to do book bags, pencils, papers, whatever the kids need, we're gonna do it. I'm really affiliated with Sprayground, which is one of the hot bag companies for kids that they love. I'm pretty sure I can get them to give me whatever I want. So that's one thing. I'll put it together, send it to you guys because I have not put the flyer out yet, but I'm trying to get my permit first, and then I have another event in June. So I told Ms. Frazier it's June 25th, but I just got nominated for some award. So I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I think I am, but maybe I'm not. But who knows? That's up to God. But it's on June 25th. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I need to do it probably that Wednesday, but that's gonna be an event that's gonna do directly for tenants for housing. I'm working on special guests. I want people to come in that needs help with housing overall. HRA does not help you as much. It's so crazy because I found a couple of HRA people that actually were so amazing, and then the other ones are just so lazy. So some of these people, they don't speak good English, they need assistance, and I want to provide it. So I'm going to give a lot of flyers out, do a lot of things that I need to do to make sure that I get these people to the space, just to make sure that they're good with applying for different things, understanding the process, and having people that can actually assist them with that. And I think I'm going to get one of the assemblymen to help me out. We're still in talks. He's down to do it, but I just want to solidify it before I put it anywhere. And that's for me. And I'll give the baton to you guys.
So that's going to be like a block association?
Yes. So the June event is housing, but the block party is the block associate. Is the block party.
What time in
That's-
June are you having your event?
So I'm gonna do it after work.
Late.
So I'm following the pattern of what we've been doing when it comes to our meetings. So I'm thinking after work, so 7 p.m. Something is 7 to 9.
But don't you have to put in your permit months in advance?
Oh no, that's the April one. April is it's 2 months in advance. So I'm right on time.
Oh,
That's for August.
Driven, for
Yes.
clarity, which event are you hosting through CB17's office?
The June one, that's the housing event.
What date is it?
So I was thinking the 25th, I'm moving it to 24th of June. That's a Wednesday.
And you're having it where?
4303 Church Avenue. I will send you the flyer tomorrow.
Please do, because it's right around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to have that information ASAP. Thank you.
Okay. I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then the August one, I'll send it to you guys. I want to get my permit cleared, but I went on the site. That's available. That day is good because it's 2 months in advance. You need 60 days. Anybody else have any event?
What is the June event called?
Oh, I just put it out. Oh, hold on, wait. I think I sent it to you. Wait, I gotta go back.
Okay. All right, just send it to me so that I have a list of all the activities for the various committees.
Okay, I'm gonna do it because I sent it to Michael.
Do we know? Do we know the easiest way to get the police climbing wall for a block party? Because we've tried for years and years and never succeeded, and I've heard that it's almost impossible to do.
Hi, this is Leonie Logan. I'm the Vice President on the 6-7 Precinct Community Council. You can reach out to the Community Affairs officers. It is very, 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 very difficult because, you know, that is in so much demand. But you can reach out to Mark Pierre, one of the Community Affairs officers,
Okay.
just to see it. Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a block party on the last Saturday in July, which is the 25th. And it's going to be on Riley Place. So you guys are invited to come out and support, you know. I usually get a lot of kids on the block that doesn't live on the block come on the block. And it's just good to have community support with that. And I've been doing it for about 12 years now. We've been very successful, and we've made tremendous stride in reestablishing trust on our block and bringing the block together in more like of a village rather than just individuals just taking care of their space in front of their house. So if you guys have some time on July 25th, I would love to have you out. And I'm at 10 Riley Place, Raleigh Place.
Okay, I'm putting my email in the chat. If you can send that, because I want to send you the sheet that I created. It's been going. It's the same sheet that's been created for years. I just want to know what block parties that everybody's having. So you know, me and Ms. Frazier has it, so we can support in any way we can. I would be there. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll definitely support you in any way you can. If there's anything that we need to do ahead of time, let me know, because you're right there, literally, for me.
That's great because I normally cut out a few minutes where we get the mic, we quiet the block down, and we make useful announcements, kind of encourage the kids and encourage, you know, tenants and landlords to come out and, you know, and, you know, so if you have something, you know, to say, we'll definitely give you, you know, some mic time.
Okay, great, great. Are you passing out flyers? Like, how are you getting to these people?
Yeah, so I normally use text, and we have flyers that we put on people's doors.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And also I would like to talk to someone offline that does block parties because I want to make sure that I'm crossing all my T's and dotting my I's. You know, I've been doing it for 12 years, but you know, I can still learn a lot.
Okay. Well, connect with Ms. Frazier. I put my email there too. I haven't done this. Will be my first block party, but I know I'm good because, you know, I'm involved with like Stop Say Nation. Like we did the Haitian parade the other day. I'm learning from them too. So it's like, and it was amazing because they knew the destination. People was gonna come out. It was a thing that I'm also visually seeing. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people on this chat have done some type of block party, something, and we all can assist each other to make it the best that we can make it.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else have any events? I know, you know, a lot of things are coming up soon. Does anybody else got anything coming up? Ms. Frazier, you have any updates for us with that bus that I'm really so fiending for us to get?
Oh, just today, I sent another reminder to the Department of Finance and the Comptroller's Office. We are still waiting on the bank to
Oh, wow.
approve
Okay.
us for an account. Until then, I am at a standstill. I have to wait until everything is approved before I continue the process of completing the application. So today I sent a reminder again. The
I hope
bank,
they don't do this
waiting on the
during the
bank.
fall.
Excuse me?
I said, I hope they don't do it during the fall. I want to enjoy the summer with this. This is gonna be really good.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on them.
Excuse me, you said any events coming up?
Any events coming up that you guys have in the neighborhood, please let us know.
Yeah. So my name's Tierney Hardaway. How you doing? I'm
I'm
the
Mr. Hardaway.
Miss Hardaway.
Oh,
Um
Miss Hardaway.
I'm the executive director and founder of Neighborhood Hope. It's a new nonprofit in the area. Next Friday, we're throwing like a pop-up performance at 515 Rogers Avenue. So it's just like a fundraiser's community. It's pay whatever you can. And it's gonna be pretty cool. So it'll be from 6 to 9.
Could you email us that information, please?
For sure, we'll do.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Anyone?
You said next Friday?
Yes, at 515 Rogers Avenue.
Okay. Okay. Anybody doing any barbecues? I love a good barbecue. I guess I'm gonna have to do the barbecue. Cause y'all went silent real quick.
Let me know. I'll help you with that.
I got you.
You could either do it here or your place. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I want to do a good barbecue. We love a good barbecue.
Yeah, I've got a little tent outside, a little chair and table. So yeah, if you want
Okay,
to,
perfect.
if you want to coordinate something, we can make it happen.
Oh, perfect. I would love to do
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah,
something I would love to do.
I'm used to doing stuff like that. So, and I kind of missed it.
Okay, great. I would love to do that. I
Yeah.
kind of want to bring I don't know if you guys, just to context, you ever heard of the Block Association, the event brand? And they do the event, the Stoop. And it's like the big block party in like Bed-Stuy.
Yep.
Like, I want to
Yes.
kind of like mimic that a little bit. I know we don't got brownstones like that over here, but that's a good mimic. But it's like we have to do it like it has to make sense because at least where they're doing it, it makes sense because everybody it's like a brownstones all over the block, and it's like it's just a good vibe. Just looking at, I've never even been to it. Like I know them. We be kicking each other on Instagram. I never went, but just looking at the aesthetics, it's like dope, and I want to do something like that for us in our community.
Know this though, that crowd is like, I hope no one's under 40 on this call, but that crowd is a very like grown crowd. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. That's a great idea. I would love that. That would probably have to fit like on Utica Avenue because our blocks are so skinny versus like the brownstone blocks that are so big. But the youth, oh my God, they terrify me.
I
Like I
know.
find out every time I go somewhere, I'm always asking, what's the age demographic? I'm sorry, I can't deal with this generation. I try my hardest to. And I know that they're not all like that. Lord, they're not all like that. But it's like every time I come across a set of them, I'm always very skeptical. But that's a great idea. It sounds real nice.
I know.
That
And
other
it's for
thing
the
you're
grown
talking
and
about,
sexy.
that's on Avenue D that you're talking about. I live right on 52nd between Avenue D and Foster. That thing has been going on there since when Taste the Tropics was there. And I always thought they were the
Taste the
sponsors of
Tropics
that
is still
event.
there. It didn't go nowhere.
No, Taste the Tropics is gone from Avenue D and Utica.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were Avenue D and Nostrand. Okay. Because I was gonna say what? Oh,
But you
okay.
talked about Avenue D and 51st and Utica about that
Yes.
event
Okay.
party that you're talking about.
Yes. I'm just looking for a
That
neighborhood that we can actually really make this work. That's in our neighborhood.
that would gotta be like on a big wide strip. I don't know if it would go well on an inner block, if that makes sense. Because then
I
you
know.
gotta deal with
Yeah.
cars parking and then you gotta deal with all this other stuff. I don't know if that would be better on Avenue D or like maybe Clarendon because it's so big. I don't know.
Or maybe we
But
take it
that
to
sounds like a
Prospect
great idea.
Park.
Probably Clarendon, because there's no buses you have to reroute. If you do it on D, they have to reroute those buses.
That's true. That's true. So Clarendon might be better.
Either on one of the side streets, or if it's
If you guys send some stuff, let's make it work. At least
Okay.
let's try to do something in August. Like we have like a, I think that would be so dope. Nice performances, elected officials, like just planning for
Yeah.
what's going on in the fall. I think that would be so nice.
Yeah, and if I'm hearing you correctly, you're going to bring all of the community workers, block
That's what we
association
want to do.
members.
We want to make it.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think I want to make this as powerful as possible because right now, I mean, God rest his soul, Chair Daly, he wanted me to make things fun. That's what he brought me on. So he's like, hey, because he hung out with me one day. I'm really fun a little bit, maybe I am all the way. But very respectful because I love people.
You are.
Thank you. So I just want to make something great. Like if we can, I'm down all day. Like I'm here, I'm down. Like I said, like if we can do it, I'm down to do it. That's number one with me. So we can look at a couple of blocks that we feel that is going to be blocks that we can actually do it. And I will advocate for that all day.
My block
And I
has a
do have a
block
lot of
party every
resources
year,
too.
and it's the block president puts it right in front of her house. She does a few hot dogs. The music's in front of her house. That's the end of that.
Oh
That's
no.
all it. And I'm
Not
not
even
from that
true.
generation. I was out there from when I was a kid, and I'm 49. And block parties used to be block parties when I was growing up,
Yes.
like,
I want
and
all of
other
that.
blocks. Yeah, like I
I
don't
want
see
the
that
bike
much
ride
now.
and the mini
Oh,
pools out there, the face
yes.
painting, the ice cream.
Hmm.
Like, oh my God, you don't even know. Like, there's 3 block parties I actually really want to plan. And I spoke to the people in the neighborhood, so we got to figure it out because I don't know if they're gonna give us a permit because when you can't block Notion up too much, even though May 9th they blocked Notion up for a little bit. But I'm trying to figure it out because that's what we want to do. We want to do like I got Pluto Lounge on Hawthorne and Nostrand, that I spoke to. They want to get free jerk chicken. They want to do all of this, like, and then you have like Mr. P's out there, and you have Lips Cafe, and then they're all willing, they're all down to do something really nice for the
Nice,
neighborhood. But
nice.
the permit's got to be approved because they said, I guess Little Caribbean's been trying to do it for a minute. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's the president for that, but it never been approved. So I want to say, yo, let's just do this. Let's try to get it approved so we can do something really for the neighborhood because I have not seen no great block parties for years. Like you said, it'd be a hot dog stand and somebody music. That's one thing, and that's it.
Maybe North 10th Street in the area of Northton on the side.
Martha's is good too. I
Yes.
grew
I
up
feel
on
like it's too
Martha's for a little bit.
congested over there. No, it's
It
not
is.
congested.
Yeah, Northton. Oh,
I mean, if we got some good blocks, we could do that.
Yeah. Maybe we could go off, we could have a call, just like the few of us, and we can all
We
like
can.
brainstorm and see where
Yeah,
we
we
go
can.
from there.
I would love that. I would love that.
But
Are
Miss
we
Driven,
all?
have you been to the other block that block party you're talking about on Avenue D and Utica and 51st? Have you
I
been
never
there?
been. I never been to none of those
Oh,
block
it's
parties.
nice.
Yeah.
It's
I want to
really
go
nice.
to everything, all the block parties I want to go to. That's why I don't even know like if we up to date with some of the emails that I sent. I know a couple of bounce back, but I'm very like open to going and seeing what's going on. If I know ahead of time, I'm very interested in participating. Oh yeah.
This is just one more we forgot about the 6-7 family barbecue. They have it every year. And the cops barbecue and give it out to the kids, the adults, right out the precinct.
Isn't that's coming up? I seen it. It came
Yes.
across my timeline. It's coming up. The
Yes.
cops barbecue.
Yes. It's for the
Okay.
community.
Nice. Do we know when Miss Leone? You would know. Is that coming up? What date is that?
I don't think that a date has been set for it yet.
No.
But this is something that I guess we will find out at the next June meeting with all the events because we're planning National Night Out as well, which is so yeah. At our June meeting, all of that information should hopefully be firm.
Perfect.
And just to let you know, our June meeting is the 3rd Thursday in the month, and so
My calendar right now because
7:30. It's at 7 p.m. Sorry, it's at 7 p.m. at the precinct on the 2nd floor, and that's going to be on June 19th. Oh, wow.
No,
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm
June
looking at the
18th.
calendar.
June 18th.
June
June
18th.
18th.
June 18th.
June 18th.
That's amazing.
Okay, I just put it on my calendar because I actually wanted to go. I told one of the cops I was coming last week to the June one because they're around my way all the time, and I actually wanted to come in and bring something to them. So that's perfect.
Okay.
All right, I put it in my calendar. I will be there. What time it start? 7, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. 7 p.m. Let me put my calendar 6 o'clock so I know. All right, put it in there. I'll be there.
I'll see you there. Maybe we can meet
Yes,
in person.
you know we can meet ahead of time. I sent you like on my email. We can actually I'll put my number on this too because we can meet ahead of time because we live right there. It's not like we live far from each other. This is that's my number.
Perfect.
Especially you having this block party in July. We can meet at the time, start planning, and if we want to do our own little thing, I want to plan. Let's do it. I'm good. So that's that. All right. So what's our final? I'm glad this call was actually amazing, guys. Just to say that. Okay. Do we have any unfinished business? Miss Frazier, you already talked about unfinished business. That's the bus. Anybody else has unfinished business?
I said everything.
Miss Burnett, you have unfinished business?
Nope, I said everything I had to say.
Okay. How about new businesses? Any new business?
I did that too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, mentioned something about HOA and housing.
I can't hear you.
You said something about HOA and housing.
HRA?
Yeah, you said something about housing for people who need help, assistance.
Yeah. So I said for the event I'm having in June, I want to bring some people in that can actually help us get these paperworks correct, right? So I put myself out there all the time. So during like May 17th was the Haitian Day Parade. I introduced myself to the community as the chair of Housing Boss Association. They went crazy, I guess because I probably look like them, whatever. They went crazy. But the thing is about it is not about that for me because I'm looking at the people that cannot understand the paperwork, the people that get to run around so much that they give up. The people that get evicted and they're lost because they don't know why they're getting evicted. The people that doesn't understand how one-shot deals work. Like I want these people to get the proper assistance. So that's the only reason why I'm doing the event because I looked at all this stuff. I've been there. If I wasn't consistent, sometimes I wouldn't even get what I want. But I'm a little aggressive. So that other person might not be as aggressive, but we do need them to understand that they can get the assistance they actually need. That's my main thing. Because a lot of us, when the adult, the elderly they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. So we have to like basically educate them. And I want to also bring back building meetings. So I'm gonna start with my building. I want to know everything they got going on in the building. What's wrong with their building? What's wrong with their apartment? Like I'm starting to do that back again because that used to be a thing back in the days when I was younger.
Yes.
And we're missing that. But they're so quick to put an eviction letter on your door or how much you owe on your door. They're so quick to do that, but they're not fixing anything in your apartment. So.
Because they want us out.
What happened?
They want us out.
They want us out. Yes. They want us out. They want to build new buildings. They want to kick everybody out. We get that. I understand that. But in my building, it's so crazy because what I watch in my building is that the white people come in, that's my peoples, but they leave the next year. They don't stay a year. They never do. And they will tell me, hey, girl, it was too expensive. I'm going to go down the block and roommate with my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. I'm going to go down the block and roommate with my friend. How many people I know in this building that did that? So this year, they're here. Next year, they're gone.
That's it.
So it's a situation that I understand. So you want to, because I have people in my building, they're paying like $900. They're paying not even $1,000, but they've been here for years. So they have that clause in their rent history where it doesn't go up. So they're staying. They're not going anywhere.
With
And then you have the
grandfather
newcomers.
in.
Yes. And you have the newcomers that come in and they're paying $2,000 for what? A building with, let me tell you, I was seeing the other day and the cops got called because they heard smoking in the building.
We can't do that.
So I'm sitting here. They came in. I was so happy to see them because I was in the hallway and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm the chair for housing," and they shaking my hand and stuff. And then who comes up? Miss Pat. That's why we didn't have the Monday meeting. Miss Pat names come up, and they're like, "Yeah, because they always going to Miss Pat's ceremony." So it was kind of cool to kind of just introduce myself to understand. It's so crazy because after they left, they didn't even understand why they even came in the building. They came for a complaint. But I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to segue them away from what's going on. It was just that it's crazy because the buildings is just not it. It's horrible. I don't think we have the proper equipment in some of our buildings to even say we live here, we enjoy it. But anyway,
Yes,
I
the
think our rent goes
landlord,
up.
I will say this, the landlord wants to maximize the rent payment and minimize the repairs.
I think I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And I feel like if we all got the energy, let's do it. Cause I got the energy. I'll tell you that much. And I'm ready. I want to do something. I just want the support too. And then we all working together. I'm good to go. I like doing things like this. I feel like it's needed. We need to bring back the good times. Might be a little hard, but we can do it.
I agree. I definitely agree with you. And I firmly believe that, our youth, I believe we can save them. I think if we put our heads together, we can come up with something, besides calling the cops on them. The education system failed them. Our criminal justice system has been failing them. And I think they know something is wrong with them. They haven't developed like they're supposed to, and some of them are, not just 17 and 18, but 25 and 29.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the kids, especially that was hanging out here on my block, their go-to was, "Hey, I'm going to do a stretch in the pen somewhere or some jail somewhere, and when I come back, I'll have respect, at least amongst my
Here.
friends or peers or what you want to call it." And so, nobody wants them. Everybody keeps pushing them, and the only way they know how to push back is through violence,
Man.
unfortunately.
Mm.
And so I definitely like what I'm hearing and what we're saying, and I think we can come up with some good solutions. And that's one of the reasons why I formed this organization about 13 years now. And we've been making some small incremental strides, and it's starting to show.
I like that. I like that. I think, and on top of that, we can introduce our youth to SYEP, where they
Mhm.
pay you to be interns places. Like, I feel like a lot of them don't even know about this.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah, so but I think it's somewhat a little bit too late to add, because not only you can sign them up, like you send them the links to sign up,
Mhm.
or you can recommend certain people. So if people from the age of like 16 to 24, you can recommend them for your space.
Right.
And it's healthy.
Yes.
Mhm.
And something else that I want to point out. A lot of our children, and they're our children, have been damaged by these institutions. And so their trust in the institutions that are putting out these positive programs are very low. And
Right.
so we have to address those children that don't feel they are welcomed by the institutions that damaged, hurt, or in some kind of way discarded them.
I agree.
I understand, but sometimes it's not that they don't want it. They prefer peer activity. They prefer their peers. Now, if you get some of their peers in there, tell them, listen, come with me. We're going to go do some boxing. We're going to go do these programs. Maybe then we'll reach them. Whereas as adults, it's hard to reach them.
I know you were saying something. I don't know if anyone had problems understanding you, but I did.
No, I understand her a little bit. I know what she was trying to say.
What was she trying to say?
She was saying that you can help them out.
Peers. Their peers have to get involved with them directly.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
just
much, and it's
the
true.
adults. They are very shy and standoffish adults because they don't trust us.
Right. But you know what's so crazy? They can trust us if we, because I say this to say, a lot of adults don't understand the kids growing up right now. And it's just what it is. Because when I look at them sometimes, I can see there's a disconnect, right? Because you're not some, and then remember, some of the kids that's growing up, y'all not their parents. The parents is closer to their age. So everything changes. It's because remember, a lot of my mother, I'm grateful for my parents because they disciplined me. I get it. But as I got my sister's she's 35. Okay, she's still disciplining. But then it's like kids that have kids at 20, 25. So they're like in the same age growing up with their kids. So their kids is looking at their sisters, their brothers. So it becomes a point where they don't understand it because they're going through their own anger issue.
Yeah.
It puts
Also,
our kids in
also
jeopardy.
remember, I was gonna say, also remember too, this is the social media generation. So a lot of them
Exactly.
grew up in the house and they don't necessarily have the best social skills. And some of them deal with a lot of anxiety when it comes to interaction as well.
I agree. 100%.
All right.
Really put
100%. Yeah, I agree. Okay, guys, so this was a great conversation. Now it's time for adjournment. If we don't have anything else to say, y'all gotta adjourn me unless y'all want to. If y'all want to stay with me here all night, it's fine. But
I adjourn.
who said I adjourn first?
Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is George Tate. I've had my hands up for a little while. I guess you don't see it.
I'm sorry. I just see it right now. I'm so sorry, Mr. Tate.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I say I'm patient when it comes to that.
I love the fact that you took initiative.
Yes, and I'm sorry I was late because I came off another meeting right before this one that ran a little late. But I just want to add, I don't know if at the beginning you mentioned or if you are aware that this coming Saturday, there's a NHS neighborhood and housing services have a housing resource fair at Brooklyn College this coming Saturday. I was typing it into the chat as you mentioned adjournment. So I said, let me stop and bring it up so you don't adjourn before I finish. But anyway, it's a housing resource fair that you did mention something about housing. They have all kind of information over there, and it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'll finish typing it in the chat, and I could, if I get your email, I could forward the email that they send me because they have a list of different events, and it's a great event. It's the 10th year that they're doing it, and it's always they have a lot of information there. So again, for those, it's at Campus Road at the Student Center.
Okay.
So let me finish typing it up and I'll leave you alone.
Also, guys, with these events that's happening, could you please send it to Miss Frazier so she can add it to our newsletter? I don't see that in our newsletter. I'm looking at our newsletter right now. I don't see that. So, Yes.
Well, yeah, this is not my event, but I didn't hear it mentioned, so I got the email from Neighborhood Housing Services, you know, and
I'm not on that
I
email.
could send you the information. Eh?
I'm not on that email.
Okay, I get information so you could be listed for future events, because they
Please,
normally
thank
have
you.
a lot of things going on during the year. Mhm.
Okay, thank you. That would
And
be
of course,
great.
it's a free event. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I love that.
Oh, I didn't write the committees.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. You know what's so crazy? Maybe Trenton sent me that. Let me see. Because I was maybe, but
Okay,
okay.
Miss Anglin,
Okay.
if you give me
But I got it.
I could email it to you right now. If you give me your email address,
I'm
if
going
you
to resend Miss
I
Frazier's email right
send
now
it to Miss
in the
Frazier, Miss
bottom.
Frazier send it to you.
This is Miss Frazier's email. I just sent it to you in the bottom, and then you can send it to me. I'll send you my email as well. Here we go. Oh, hold on. You could just send it to us, and then let me see.
I have Miss Frazier email address.
Perfect.
If you want me
I
to
just
send it to her.
okay. I just put all our emails in there. Okay, so adjournment again. I know. Miss. Hold on, wait. It's Miss Bennett. She was ready to go. She said goodbye.
I'm still here.
So, you guys gotta let me go because I can't even go without you guys. I don't mind spending time with y'all, but y'all let me stop.
I hear you. I said we can call adjournment 40 p.m. for this meeting.
I
Anybody else?
second.
All right, guys. It was great meeting with you guys.
Yes.
This was really fun for me tonight. I have your number, Mr. England, so I'll be contacting you so we can
Yes.
do it. And then everyone else that want to plan our grand block party, we can also start the group chat. Mr. Tate, thank you so much for your information for Saturday. And everybody on the chat, thank you for coming in. And Ms. Bennett, thank you for all your concerns as well. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy the summer because we're gonna have a hot summer.
Oh, great.
Yes, we are.
All right.
All right,
night.
guys. Thank you so much.
Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
blessings,
Thanks for the
everyone.
info.
Good night.
We'll look
Okay,
up it
good night.
on the newsletter.
Yes.
Good night, everyone. Remember to send
Good
me
night.
whatever information in the email, and I will respond accordingly. Have a good evening,
Thank you.
all.
Thank you, Ms.
Good night.
Frazier, for all your hard work.
You're very welcome. No
All right, bye,
mention.
guys.
Bye-bye. I'm ending the meeting. Good night, all.